Hey everyone, welcome to Astha's Makeup Closet where we wake up and make up for 30 and up. Today I wanted to do a makeup look with my affordable makeup haul, which I've been collecting over a period of a month or so that I could have all the products and just show you everything once and for all and give you my first impressions on the products as well. So if you like to see what all I used to create this look, please do keep on watching. this is the final look. I have my first impressions for the products that I used. So let's get into this and let's get into the products. I would like to start with the eye primer first, which I used, which was the LA Girls eyeshadow primer. Preps eyelids for longer lasting eyeshadow. I thought it was okay. So basically what I did was I did this with the eye primer, this eye, and this eye without the eye primer, and frankly I don't see too much difference. It's just that the eyeshadows over here are slightly brighter. So yeah, you know, this is like a colorless eye primer. It goes on transparent, so if you want to use it, great. If you don't want to use it, skip it, get a better primer. Totally up to you. So the next thing I wanted to review or give my first impressions on were the eyeshadow palettes. I used 3 eyeshadow palettes, 2 quads, which are these mini quads from LA Girl, from LA Girl. I've had these, you know, for about a month or so. They look a little beaten up, but you know, this is the first time I used them on camera. The pigmentation's there, you can see. The quality is fine, no issues with the quality at all. I think, yeah, I think the eyeshadows, I think these quads are really nice. Then I got the Makeup Obsession in the Neon Jungle eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. I have mixed feelings with this because this is my second time using it. The first look that I did before this video, I had to take off the entire look and reshoot the video because it turned out so bad. I was trying some matte shades, especially the neon pink from the palette, and it was just not working out. It wasn't sticking to my eyelid, it wasn't sticking to concealer, it just wasn't doing anything. So each time I would just pat it on, you know, with a packer brush, and I would then blend it, and the powder would just, you know, move away. So I would suggest, if you really want this palette, then be prepared for all of these things. The shimmers are nice. I'm wearing the gold and the green shimmer here, and overall I think the palette is okay. You can get better palettes as well, but yeah, I mean, I'm okay with the palette. There's nothing great about the palette. So this was about the palettes. The primer, the Nykaa Prep Me Up. My first impressions I've already put it in the Nykaa haul video. I like this primer. It's nice, goes on smooth, velvety. So that's all I'm going to say about it. Then my Face Forward Corrector Stick in Peach Precedent from Sugar. I think this is a good investment to have because these sticks are kind of creamy, then they're not drying on the eyes. They're good color correctors, and they've got I think 2 or 3 different colors in it as well. So you can totally go for something like this. I don't think they're too expensive. I think they're about 750 or something like that. You know, I'll check the prices and I'll try and mention them in the description box. So yeah, definitely a good buy, and you can see it kind of took care of my dark circles. The next thing that I would like to get into is the foundation. So the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in soft beige. This is a great color match for me. I got it right the first time, so I was really thrilled about it. I've heard a lot of good things about this foundation. I think it's absolutely fine. I mean, it's looking okay on my skin. I don't see it cracking or anything of the sort. I don't see it doing anything that other foundations don't do. I just feel that the color is a little too yellow for me. It's a good match, but a little on the yellow side. I would have preferred this to be a little more neutral, or perhaps a little more on the pink tone. Then getting into the concealer. Where is the concealer? Yeah, so the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer. This concealer I've heard amazing things about, which is why I wanted to pick it up. And what I felt was that the formula is a little dry. It would be great for people who've got oily skin. For dry skin, I think the formula is a little dry and slightly hard to work with. It's not very spreadable, or you know, you need to go in twice because the doe foot applicator does not pick up too much product. So it's just one of those things, but overall I think the coverage is good. And if you don't have dark circles like mine or any kind of pigmentation, I think the concealer would be just perfect for you. Other than that, so then coming to the LA Colors I Love Makeup Contour Palette. I'd like to say one thing about this is that some of the shades can actually work as a blusher. I don't think this is a contour palette. I think this is a bronzing palette, because for contour we need shades that are a little more grey toned, and everything in here is too orange or too red. So whatever I've used in terms of contour, whatever you see, they're more brown with a yellow tone or with an orange tone or with a red tone. So I don't personally like them as contours, but I would be happy to use them as a bronzer or a blusher. The highlighter, there's one highlighter in the palette which I haven't used. Coming to next, the next thing that I have is the Fit Me Loose Powder in Light 15. I like these powders. They're great dupes for the Huda Beauty powder. So if you want something a little more affordable, totally go for the Maybelline powder. Then coming to the Revolution, Makeup Revolution London blush. This is Pop My Cherry. Okay, that's a very controversial name, but the blush is nice. Go in with a very light hand, otherwise you'll end up with bruised cheeks. It'll look like somebody slapped you. So none of us want that kind of a look. So I went in with a very light hand, barely touched the blush. Also, I found when I did my makeup look earlier, which I had to take off, I used a little too much, and it's very hard to blend out. So if you want to blend out nicely, or if you wanted to look a little more rosy on your cheeks rather than just blotches, just be very careful when you apply it. Then coming to the next product, we have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo Liquid Highlighter. This is a cool product. This is not bad. It's not the brightest highlighter in the world, but it's not the worst either. It's quite nice. What I like about it is that it's not chunky, and neither does it, I mean, all highlighters enhance texture, but it's not chunky, it's not thick. It kind of moves around pretty nicely. It kind of blends in with the brush and blends in with the skin very nicely. So I would suggest, if you want to go in for a liquid highlighter, totally go in for that. Then coming to the mascara, which is the Maybelline's Lash Sensational. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a black mascara. I found this to be a little too clunky and chunky for my taste, but without even curling my lashes, it totally gave me a look that false lashes give me. So I think that's an upside to it. So if you can take care of the clumps, totally go in for that. Coming to what else do we have? Oh yeah, this one, the Liquid Catsuit by Wet n Wild. This is a liquid eyeshadow that I just topped my eyeshadow with. I think these are fantastic. Even the Liquid Catsuit lipsticks and all, they're absolutely fantastic. So totally go in for this product. I recommend it 100%. If you don't want to go in for the Stila ones, totally go in for this. Then coming to the Inner Corner highlight, which is the LA Colors Chrome Liquid Eyeliner. So these work as eyeshadows as well. I've used it in a previous video. I used the gold one, in my Nefertiti, in my Cleopatra video. This I just used on the inner corners just to brighten them up, just a tiny little bit. The brush is very fine, and excellent payoff, and I would 100% recommend these. Like, I've tried and tested them, so this is not a first impressions, but with this color it is, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. Then the lipstick that I'm wearing, that is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Mega Last lipstick. I love this color. I love the Liquid Catsuit range by Wet n Wild. I simply love the lipstick. It feels like nothing. Like, no stickiness, nothing. Just, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything. So again, 10 on 10 to that. Coming to the eyeliner pencil that I'm wearing, which is the Soft Kohl from Kajal Eyeliner Pencil from Rimmel London. I like these. I have this in white, I have this in the green that I'm wearing, and I have it in a nude shade as well. I would definitely recommend these pencils. They're fantastic. The packaging is horrible, but the pencils are fantastic. So overall, I think that pretty much wraps up the first impressions. Do let me know what you think of this look, and do let me know if you want me to give you first impressions or try on some new products from different brands. My next haul is going to be from Kiko Milano, and I hope you would be ready for something like that, because Kiko Milano is an affordable brand. It's not as affordable as Nykaa or Wet n Wild, but it's far cheaper than, you know, MAC or any of the slightly higher end brands like Smashbox or Stila or Chanel or Dior or any of those. So I love Kiko Milano. I love their products. So that would be the next video. Next haul whenever I shoot it, and I hope you all are staying safe, staying indoors, and I will see you soon. All right.